Alright, Schlockmeister fans. It's Texas Lightning. Let's watch.
Rodeo and cattle herding, cheating on your wife. Free for all.
Is that the way you treat your wife?
No.
This
I
is
treated her like a queen.
this is Frank.
Like a goddamn queen for nothing.
Did she run off with a circus actor?
And I think she's out of his league.
You know, Donna, you're cute. But what you're talking about is none of your stupid business.
I still love her.
Great outfit, too. Cameron Mitchell and his real-life son.
Beautiful morning, buddy. Come on. We're gonna have us a day, buddy.
They're going hunting.
Been at him.
You didn't sleep well.
Calvin, you making my mama's boy in the laugh of the neighborhood. He's gonna become a man. He is coming hunting with me and the boys.
But he doesn't want to go, though.
Give your mom.
Dad?
Hmm?
We have to go. What did you say? It's the last damn time! The last! You asked me that question.
So the boys get together and off they go. Poor Buddy's got to ride in the back of the truck.
Careful. Baby. Hey. Trying to be good. Oh, come on. Think it's a good idea to take the kid hunting? Well, why the hell not? Looks like he's dressed for Sunday school, you know?
The hunt has begun.
Cans of paper, stationary target. Jackrabbits move. Be careful.
They also wind up with a speeding ticket at some point.
May I see your driver's license, please?
Leonard here. He's an honorary deputy, Buckaroo.
Fine. May I see your driver's license, please?
They end up in a bar somewhere where Marsha Brady is their bartender. There's also a wet t-shirt contest happening tonight. Former porn star Elisa DeLue. I think Buddy likes Marsha.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
She's mean. Neat.
So you got 3 chicks, you know, and they're all together. They're friends, you know. You pick the ugliest, the one that knows she ain't gonna get ass. You got it made. She's all yours. That's psychology, boy. Ever, knocked off a piece of tail?
Thank you, my dear.
Can you hear me?
Come on, Frank, cut it out. What the hell are you talking about?
Taking, boy, taking. My drink. Well, if it's kinky, leave it there. If it's straight, throw it on the rug. It's kinky.
So Frank's got him a lady on the side. Meanwhile, his lady back home
I miss you more than
has a
you
dude
can
on the
imagine.
side.
Missing you just makes me shiver all over.
Oh, I'm sure he just hear you talking about that.
Meanwhile, Ray, that's Marsha Brady,
Gotten married.
takes some interest in Buddy Owen.
They say it's hard to find a good man these days. And it's true. Ain't nobody ever treated me decent.
You get me hot all over.
Well, now, maybe I can pull part of you off.
Well, this is Buddy Owen's lucky day. He got Ray to come back to his hotel room.
Oh, thanks.
Mateo, you stay out there.
Thanks, babe.
Buddy Owen. I'd like to stay here tonight with you. I hate to ask you this, but I need about another $50 to pay the doctors, and I was wondering if you could give it to me.
She says her sister's in the hospital. Yeah. And he's naive. Nonetheless, things are starting to escalate. He ended up giving her $22, and I guess this is her payback. Or maybe she likes him. Oh, Marcia, Marcia, Marcia. Then the boys come visiting.
It's Leonard, Frank, and your dad. Will you guys get out of here? What you doing? Stay in there with you, or can't she talk with her mouth full? It's our turn now.
And they take turns with her. And when it's all over,
Better eat something, buddy Owen.
but he's not quite himself.
See you later.
But he decides to walk off and hunt on his own. And he starts to take aim at two of his dad's pals. And then he starts shooting at Frank.
Hey, what the hell are you doing? What's going on? I'm having a hunting party, Frank. Care to join me? Hey! Hey! What's got into you? Texas Lightning. Ain't that what you boys wanted?
Leonard shows up too then.
Let's have a little target practice. You are the rhinoceros.
Yeah.
You are the pig. You want me to be a man?
He's not going to shoot anybody, actually.
Many people
Buddy Owen leaves and goes back to the bar to find Ray here.
just into your own fun. And it's a typical day and such typical play. But in a typical way, I love you. What the hell are you doing here? Bar is closed. You might as well leave.
To see you.
Seems like you saw enough from me last night.
He convinced her that he had nothing to do with those guys, which is true. And they kiss and make up, and that's our movie. Alright, let's talk about Texas Lightning. Now, this is an old cable movie that was on in the 80s a few times on the HBO, Showtime, that sort of thing. I don't think I ever saw it at the time. If I did, I saw maybe little bits of it, whatever, but I always knew that it was around. And then at some point in the 90s, I decided to track the movie down and get it. And I did. Got the pre-recorded VHS tape of it, but I never watched it. I didn't actually watch it until probably the early 2000s. I also had a bootleg copy of an alternate title of this movie called The Boys, which I think was overseas and is a little rougher. But anyway, that's the only time I watched the movie, and this is the second time I watched the movie. Now, I think I enjoyed this movie more than I should have. This is just basically some shit kickers down in Texas who go hunting. We have Cameron Mitchell. He takes his son hunting. His son's kind of I don't know, kind of a nerdy type of kid, and he's not a manly man, put it that way, and he wants to make a man out of him. So he goes hunting, and he grabs two of his friends. So the boys are going hunting, and they're taking the kid with them. In reality, Cameron Mitchell was like 62 at the time, and his two friends were like 36 and 37 years old. They look a lot older, though, and the son was actually 31, so the son was actually pretty close in age to the other two guys. But anyway, So he doesn't want to go hunting. He's not that type of guy. But nonetheless, they go out. They end up at this bar, and Maureen McCormick from the Brady Bunch, Marcia, she's the bartender there, and she's supposed to be this tough Texan gal who can take care of herself, that sort of thing. Well, she takes an interest in Buddy Owen, the son, and he ends up going back to his hotel room with her, where they end up sleeping together. But then the boys break in and they say, "Hey, what's going on? What are you doing?" They're drunk, and of course, then the two of them, not the father, but the other two guys, decide to gang rape her. And the father drags Buddy out and he says, "I'm sorry, let it go. She was going to be a whore anyway. You don't want to get mixed up with that sort of thing." And then Marcia comes out and she's mad and then she leaves. Well, the next day, Buddy is really messed up by this, and they do go hunting, and he runs off by himself with his rifle, and then he takes aim at his father's friends and he starts shooting at them. He doesn't actually kill them, he's trying to scare them, and it works. And then he scares the hell out of them, they go running off, and then he points the gun at his dad, and his dad drops his gun, and then Buddy just leaves. He ends up going back to the bar, and Maureen McCormick is there by herself singing a song with a guitar on the stage, and she's pissed off still, but he explains, "Look, I had nothing to do with that. That was them, not me. I care about you, blah, blah, blah." They kiss, they make up. That's our movie. So anyway, it's kind of an interesting film because they try to pass it off as just some exploitation type thing with some country bumpkins doing their thing. But then it gets really dark when we have the whole gang rape thing going on here. And then at the very end of the movie, it's fun and games again. The last 2 minutes are like scenes from the film with this Texas Lightning song playing over it, and it's supposed to be fun and jolly. But again, there was some dark stuff going on there with that gang rape. But you know what? I actually enjoyed this movie, and I think, like I said, I think I enjoyed it more than I probably should have. I'm guessing critics didn't care much for it, but I thought it was okay. I thought it was decent. So it's the kind of movie I'd watch again. This movie is also famous or infamous for having the only nude scene that Maureen McCormick ever did. And I can confirm that her nipples can be seen in this movie. They're brief. You got to look closely, and I was looking. But they pop out of her little nighty thing a couple of times, actually, during that bedroom hotel sequence. So yeah, if you want to see Marcia Brady's tits, watch this movie, although you're not going to get a great glimpse of them. But they are there if you really look hard. Both of them. So anyway, that's it. Texas Lightning. It's available on DVD from, I don't know what company put this out. Guilty Pleasures. Yeah, I guess so, right? But it is a legit DVD. It's not the best quality picture of it, but I don't think it's a VHS rip. I think it is an actual whatever. But anyway, check it out. Texas Lightning. Curious if anybody else has seen it. I'll leave a link down below to Amazon if you're looking to buy it. I think you can get this for about $20 or so, and I think it's worth it. So check it out. Leave some comments. Watch it. Bye.